Right now, telling time takes less than a second, a quick glance at a phone, a watch, a clock on the wall. But for most of human history, none of these things existed. Imagine waking up with absolutely no way to know how much of the day has passed, no way to plan exactly when to hunt, when to gather food, or when to head back to safety before nightfall. Early humans faced this challenge every single day. Without any way to measure time precisely, coordinating group activities could become confusing, even leading to disagreements about when exactly to do something. Clearly, humans needed some kind of reliable system, something constant, something they could observe and depend on every single day. And as it turns out, the answer was already right above them the entire time. The sun rises and sets in a predictable pattern every single day, and early humans quickly realized this could be used to their advantage. By placing a simple straight stick upright into the ground, they noticed something incredibly useful. The shadow it cast changed both length and direction throughout the day. In the early morning, the shadow stretched long to one side. By midday, it shrank down to its shortest length, positioned almost directly beneath the stick. By late afternoon, it stretched long again, now pointing in the opposite direction. By marking these shadow positions with small stones at different points throughout the day, early humans created one of the very first tools for tracking time, an early sundial. This simple method allowed entire communities to coordinate activities with far more precision than ever before, using nothing more than a stick, some stones, and the reliable, predictable movement of the sun across the sky. The shadow stick worked wonderfully for tracking time within a single day, but it couldn't help with anything longer than that. For tracking multiple days, weeks, or even entire seasons, early humans looked toward a different, equally reliable pattern in the sky, the moon. Unlike the sun, the moon visibly changes shape over time, cycling predictably from a full, bright circle to a thin crescent to complete darkness and back again, over roughly the same number of days each time. By carefully observing this cycle and marking each passing night, sometimes by carving simple notches into bone or wood, early humans could track the passage of days far beyond what a single sunset or sunrise could tell them. This allowed for something remarkable, predicting future events. If a full moon reliably appeared roughly every 29 or 30 days, groups could begin planning ahead, coordinating hunts, gatherings, or celebrations around a specific, predictable point in the moon's cycle, even weeks in advance. Beyond the sun and moon, early humans also learned to read countless smaller signals from the natural world around them. Birds often began singing at very consistent times each morning, providing an early, reliable wake-up signal long before any alarm clock existed. Certain flowers opened and closed at specific times of day in response to sunlight, offering another subtle but consistent clue. Insects became more active as temperatures rose throughout the day, while certain nocturnal animals, like owls, only appeared once darkness had fully set in. None of these signals alone were perfectly precise, but combined together, they created a surprisingly reliable natural rhythm that early humans could learn to recognize and depend on. This knowledge wasn't something written down or formally taught. It was passed on through observation, experience, and generations of careful attention to the world around them. From watching shadows stretch and shrink, to tracking the changing phases of the moon, to listening for the first birdsong of the morning, early humans found remarkably clever ways to measure something we now take completely for granted. Every clock, every calendar, every scheduled moment in your day traces back to these same simple observations, patterns in the sky and the world around us, first noticed by people with nothing more than patience and curiosity. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.